Alors, on sort ceci, on sort cela, on fait ceci, on fait cela.
Voilà, 7-8, 91ème. Voilà, gros, ça c'était d'office.
Attends, c'est 7-8.
D'office. D'office, gros.
Pardon,
Voilà,
attends,
n'importe
7-8
quoi.
votre match?
Oui, gros, parce que le pays marque, je marque, il marque, je marque, mais je peux pas marquer sans qu'il ait marqué.
Mais
Voilà, donc du coup, je perds 8-7, gros. Je me
fuck.
fais accélérer par des Martial, gros. Tu vas voir, gros. Martial, je vais le rejouer, gros. Tu vas voir, gros. N'importe quoi.
Ces boutons, il va pouvoir aller dans la surprise.
Apparemment, oh gros dinguerie. Apparemment, il pleuvrait pour la course selon l'écran ici. Course sous la pluie pour le Canada. Ça peut être gaulerie ça.
Alors, quand t'es en demi-finale, t'as des trucs de merde, gros. Voilà, pas le joueur premium or, pas le jumbo premium or. Pire truc à faire.
Ou peut-être à cause d'un élément avant qui ne produit pas assez d'appel.
Oh, un boost. MD. Wilson.
So 35 laps around here today. We have 4 qualifying sessions, 18 drivers, so only 3 will be knocked out in Q1.
C'est plutôt calme sur la piste, c'est peut-être le moment d'y aller.
Sam Fleet is well out of the back here.
La moindre observation circule.
Let me jump into the back actually.
Ah, chasseur, c'est bien.
Ça au moins ta draft a été remboursée avec le boost quoi.
Boost chasseur, c'est remboursé.
I'm just making sure that things are alright. For some reason, I just don't get out this still not getting out. What's going on at home? I don't know what it's doing yet. Flashing in the river. Right, also, what's going on? Right, so we are on Rovers Fan Play, quite a short lap around here. You're looking well. Division, easily looking 109 around here today. Invalidated his lap of Fan Play, so we'll jump on board with another driver that is out on track at the moment. That is Death Heat in the Alpine, just coming at the straight now, down to the World Champions. Such a tough part of the circuit, right?
Oh, oh putain.
Incredible.
Di Maria orange ou Messi au TV?
Moi je partirais sur un Messi quand même, tu sais.
The World Champions
Faut pas oublier que le Di Maria il faut du crédit parce qu'il va augmenter encore. Hein.
We'll jump on board with World Champions out in that Mercedes at the moment. But the World Champions here in Canada, it took Jacques
Le Messi avec chasseur. Putain, son vert, ça la boost.
Ça la boost à droite avec ton Messi, il prend Son, non?
Et à gauche, j'ai Neymar.
Ah oui, ok.
Par contre, j'ai pas de BU, donc je vais prendre Son. Comme ça, au moins, je peux le faire monter en BU.
then he's going to stay in the garage.
Oh, les gens, il y a le Jota régular.
Fantanis goes quickest, a 109.2 for the Ferrari driver. We're doing it, yeah. It's so dark. I don't know how to adjust it in game.
Putain, j'ai un Donnarumma en goal, mais j'aurais jamais la défense qui peine de Marquinhos. Par contre, j'aime pas mes canaux. Mais j'ai un Ripard aussi.
So Fantanis is quickest at the moment. Sanford is going to 110.6 and you at 113. Not very good lap by the Alfa Romeo driver. Yeah,
Oh, dès que j'ai le Marquinhos boost. Je vais voir que maintenant ils vont me donner Kipembe et je pleure alors.
Toi, t'as pas pris le Donnarumma?
Non.
Faut toujours faire les gardiens en dernier.
Allez, il me lâche qui.
Moi, je prends toujours gardien en dernier, justement, pour...
Mais c'était dans les réservistes gros, que j'ai eu le Donnarumma.
Ah ouais, c'était même pas dans les deux gardiens.
Non, j'ai encore mes deux choix de gardiens là. Voilà, et j'ai 4 gardiens de BPL, un gardien de... Non, 3 gardiens de BPL, 2 gardiens d'Espagne. Et ma charnière c'est Marquinhos et Verissimo. Qui se claque hein. Oh, Vinicius boost. Hop là.
As it comes down to the bottom and up the straight now. DRS protection zones around here, one at the end of sector 2 and one at the end of sector 3. Almost Sapien is just getting a little bit of slipstream from the car in front, that is his teammate as well. And B right, both DRS wins open, B right goes 5th fastest and Homo Sapien comes through just 3 tenths quicker.
Allez, un gardien brésilien. Brésilien, mais plus du...
Only 6 races were made by Brandon outside the top 3. He was on a sort of roll where he, I think it was first, second. I think he's had 2 races that he's not done so well on recently. I think it might have just been last weekend. But it's so tight at the top of the Golden League. So Mascati there as well, he was up there. He led from start to finish last week in that Alfa Romeo. And yet again, he is proving his pace and he's second fastest. Fantanis, the only driver in the 108s so far. Here comes Adrian Sky in the Haas. We know what sort of pace he carries. And up towards the line, it's a 109.2, it's third fastest, second roller good in Q1. So, King Wilder in the Mercedes, he's just started this flying up, so we'll stay over him. He's got 2 minutes just in front of him. He is the driver at risk at the moment. J. Lucas and Ben all yet to settle up. So Wilder will definitely want to get a decent time set in here. Remember, only 3 drivers will be eliminated here in Q1. It's a very fast, low downforce circuit here. Definitely a fan favourite.
Puis je vais faire redescendre Ripard en MC. Ça je teste une fois.
Ah ouais, tu places le Ripard et du coup tu fais rentrer Son et t'enlèves un MC. Ouais, c'est pas dégueu ça.
J'ai un Marquinhos full call. Un Messi full call, un Neymar full call.
So he's just getting a little bit of
J'ai Vinicius aussi.
iffy in that Alpine. So that might help Woolsey out. He needs to get this right, and I don't think he took it the way he would have wanted to. Raise the yellow flag in sector 3 as well, but I don't see any issues. And that is 7th fastest, a 1:10.0, 1.1 off the lead pace. We'll go on with the other Mercedes with Joe Champion. He's got some little bit slipstream as well off the Alpha Tauri. That could be Ben McEwen. It is Ben McEwen who's just about to start his flying lap, and here comes Joe to the line. A 1:10.4, that's 13th fastest. The driver at risk at the moment is new in the Alfa Romeo. Jay Lucas and Ben still yet to set a lap, but Ben is out on track. The championship leader in the Alpha Tauri is going to put it to these guys. Had an awful weekend last weekend in Singapore, and it gave a great opportunity for a lot of the other drivers to take a lot of points out of his championship lead. They need to come back strong this weekend, trying to create an even bigger gap here in Canada.
Oui. Mané boost à la boost, Firmino boost, Ndombele boost, Corner on breaker, Rashford, Solskjaer. Va le pays. Un peu de boost.
As B right reminders earlier, there are huge crowds in Canada in season 1. Hopefully we don't get that again today. And he's kept it valid. That is a nice line coming through there from Ben. This is going to be a 1:09.0, and that is second fastest by the Alpha Tauri. Jarvis of Phantomus has set an unbelievable lap there in Q1. I'm sure these drivers will find themselves in the 108s in Q2 and Q3, but Q1, Phantomus is definitely a step benchmark there. Lucas is on that lap. Jay Luke is about to come to the line. Where's he going to go in that Williams? Jay Luke comes up and goes 16th fastest. That is unbelievable that a 1:10 around Canada is only quick enough to get you 16th. The driver at risk at the moment is Joe Champion in that Mercedes. The eliminated drivers as it stands is Jay Luke in that Williams, Newlett in the Alfa Romeo, and Lucas in the McLaren. We will stay on board with Lucas, see if he can get out of that bottom 3.
Oh, voilà, gros. Non, j'arrive à quitter. Oh, je lui mets mon geste technique là. Petite passe en... Voilà, il quitte. Il quitte. 1-0 après 5 minutes, il quitte.
I started on the softs, I thought, well, it's going to rain about 10-15 minutes into this race. I started on the softs, luckily it went quite wet really early on, and we had a safety car as well, but the soft tyres were burning up after about 6 or 7 minutes. You can comfortably do 10 though, but I mean, I don't think you'll see many drivers opting to stay on these softs for too long today. So Lucas did come through and he went 5th fastest, just separated by the Alpine and then down to his teammate. So he is out the bottom 3. If it is the driver at risk, Joe Champion in the elimination zone.
Petit Messi, Traoré.
3 tenths up in that Williams at the moment as he comes through sector 2. Unit is trying to improve.
Oh putain, il a l'emblème du standard et il s'appelle Paris SC.
Oh non! Oh, il a pas honte! Oh non!
Oh, deux pires.
I might be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure Newlett has not been eliminated in Q1 all season, and I don't think he's going to start today here in Canada. So as he comes through sector 2, the pace looks good.
Comment est-ce qu'il ose, quoi?
Half a second up as he comes down the DRS straight. All he needs to do is get it right at the Wall of Champions. He needs to make sure that it is a smooth entry and even better exit. So he comes into it, keeps it valid, a nice exit, goes out wide, just touching the wall there onto the curve, down towards the line. It's a 1:09.8 and it's 10th fastest from the Williams driver, and Jay the Lad is out. Jay the Lad has lost it in sector 2. Can we get on board with any driver to see it? Jay Luke is going to be coming round, but I don't know if he's going to get a glimpse of Jay the Lad, who's going to start P15th at best, the Red Bull driver. Since he's come back into the gold division, he's done really well. But let's have a look, see where he's lost it here. On board with the Williams as he comes down the straight yet, and he's just throttled it out too early. He's hit the wall, and his front left tyre is now off his car. Thankfully, in the eliminations also is and he's champion all reserve drivers, so understandable. They're going to find it hard to compete here today, but I do hope to see some of them drivers into Q2. The driver at risk now is King Wilsey, who's going to try and improve as well. That's surprising to see Wilsey down there in that Mercedes. We know he's got some extraordinary pace at times as well, as he showed 2 weeks ago. Homo Sapien is out. Oh no, Homo Sapien has lost it in sector 2. Can we get on board and see what's happened there? So it's 2 drivers that are already...
Des couilles, Ripard en BU, il est meilleur qu'MC. Je pars qu'avec lui, mec. Par contre, le Silva, gros, il m'a mis une C de passe.
Quel Silva?
David Silva, rule breaker.
Ouais. En soi, il a pas une vilaine carte, mais...
Un peu pensé à sa...
Sa record breaker.
Sa rule breaker de l'année passée.
Record breaker
Non,
PD.
sa record breaker. Merde.
The driver at risk is still King Wilder, Joe Champion, Ifni and Sanford all need to improve. And Ben McEwen does go a 108, only the second driver to do so. I said he was going to hit the 108.
Hop là, Son 02. Passe de Ripard. Parle pas des couilles que le Ripard il est pas mauvais. Hein. Je sais pas si c'est parce que c'est draft, mais. Le Pays m'a taclé, il est resté debout, il a mis une passe pour Sol, le Pays. En plus, toi, tu pourrais le placer avec ton Mbappé.
Ouais. Ouais, mais bon, entre temps, si c'est Kanté et Gundogan que j'aime bien, le problème c'est que c'est compliqué. Si j'ai un Messi, oui, mais sans Messi, je sais pas placer Ripard.
Pour
Parce qu'à ce moment-là, il prendrait la place du Kanté. Sauf que Kanté, bon, ok, il aura un lien vert avec Mbappé, le Ripard. Mais après, j'ai Bernardo qui est en attaque. Bon, il est toujours lié à Cole, mais Ripard manquerait un lien.
bah, équipe MB.
À moins que je mette Gundogan, que je cherche Gundogan, que je mette Ripard. Mais bon, là, je préfère jouer Gundogan en vrai. Je pense.
Towards the wall of champions, can he keep it valid? He does. He kept a wheel onto the track. That was very close.
Franchement, le Ripard, il est déjà plus agile que le Gundogan. Là.
Sanford in the Ferrari comes up to the world champions, keeps it valid. He's nearly 3 tenths up as the DRS is activated down towards the line. The Ferrari driver goes into 109.5. His P8 is through. Banter Brandon is a driver at risk. Only if they can knock him out. So Jake the Lad is out. Jake the Lad is out in Q1. Homo Sapien will start P50 in this race. Unless everything changes when this Alpine driver comes up towards the champions and down towards the finish straight. Banter Brandon is there as well. He's in the garage. He can do no more. Here comes Ifni. Slows right down. That's quite
Eh merde.
coming through that chicane down towards the line.
J'ai trop porté mes couilles. Bah, je suis éliminé en Q1. Ah non, non, il est rentré au stand. Oh non, il y en a un, je croyais qu'il était encore en piste, il allait me battre. En fait, la piste s'est améliorée. Et ça, j'ai pas calculé, tu vois. Du coup, tous ceux derrière, où je me suis dit, tranquille, ils vont jamais améliorer le temps qu'ils ont besoin, ils l'ont fait. Mais du coup, il y en avait un, je savais, il pouvait me battre, c'est mon coéquipier de chez Ferrari. Mais je sais pas, il est rentré au stand, à mon avis, il avait invalidé son tour, je sais pas ce qui s'est passé. Mais...
Brandon in the Red Bull and Jake the Lad in the other Red Bull, both out in Q1 here, unbelievable. We see Mercedes there, Joe Champion as well, and Aston Martin if Homo Sapien does make it through, but he's crashed out through the start. Incredible, we had Sam Flynn, the Ferrari who made it through as well. So yeah, these drivers making it through to Q2 here in the gold division. A lot of laps though. Look at Jay Luke and Maximo. Did quite a few laps on them softs. Into the pit lane, and that is it for Q1 here in Canada. And we've had some shockers already here. Bull drivers are out here. So the fastest driver out on track in Q1 is Ben McEwen in the AlphaTauri, the Scotsman, leading Drivers' Championship. Out qualifies every other driver on track with a 108 here in Q1. Fantinus in the Ferrari, the only other driver to hit the 108 is the Dutch driver. Incredible lap from him and the Sky. The Finnish driver in the Alfa Romeo is third fastest. The surprise here in Canada comes from the two Red Bulls, Brandon and Jake Lillard, 16th and 17th. Jake Lillard with that 5th place will start from the back of the grid. So Champion and Homo Sapien are also out as well.
Les gros, le pays, je lui ai claqué 2 goals, je peux plus rien faire.
Ça.
Sam Flea doing really well getting P8. Sam Flea is one of them drivers that comes straight out the pits every time. He always has something. Season 1, Sam Flea always darts out of the pit lane, so I'm going to go on board with the Ferrari driver. Pretty sure either him or Agent Sky can get out of that first. Gotta be right, no pressure. Mum's watching tonight. Be right, you need to get your first win of the season. Well, he's had a race win, I mean, realistically. But still, yeah.
J'ai cru que j'allais claquer une enroulée, crie pas, gros. Je suis sûr que j'avais lâché.
Still not got that race win now tonight, which is a great opportunity to do that. The AlphaTauri is out. That is Maxi got the season 1 world champion in the AlphaTauri, coming through sector 1 at the moment on that outlet.
Gros zombie de Vanguard, gros, il a l'air de puer du cul.
De dingue.
On dirait des robots, gros, les zombies. Oh, j'ai la photo de la vidéo de Skyrose, là, zombie sur Vanguard. Elle a l'air de puer du cul.
En gros, on dirait que c'est des zombies qui ont le Covid.
Ouais.
There, the man-made Notre Dame Island in the middle of the St. Louis River. This is what it was all created for before the circuit became the F1 circuit as we know it today. It was never called the Gilles Villeneuve circuit, and so obviously he raced around there as well, and so did his son. There's been a but it's not always been called the Gilles Villeneuve circuit. Maxi, look, on board with the AlphaTauri driver. So what can he do? The season 1 world champion as he comes through sector 2. Can he beat the pace? Is very tricky, especially coming up to the end of sector 2, start of sector 3. Yeah, as we've seen Homo Sapien lose it in Q1, going around there, just throttled it out too quickly. Adrian Sky and Iffy, Maxi brought Sam Flea and Quinlan all opting for the soft compound tyre. Everybody else out on their move. Coming down the straight, he's going in the AlphaTauri. DRS is about to reach about 200 miles per hour before he goes through the chicane, the right and the left, and the trickiest part of the circuit, probably the trickiest part of any circuit out there. Coming up to the World Champions, look how close he goes to that world, just touching the curve, DRS activated once again, DRS is on, down towards the line, a 109.7 for Maxi, but in that AlphaTauri. Here comes Alpine, the death pin towards the line, it goes, and it's a 109.9 on their mediums, only 2/10 of a second slower than Maxi Block on a different compound tyre. Agent Sky comes through in that Hassel 109.0 on them softs. That'll be hard to beat if you're a medium runner today. Agent Sky not worried about that. Fantinus comes through as well, a 109.3 on them mediums. He is quicker than Maxi Block in the AlphaTauri on them softs. So huge lap. Ben McEwen a 109.1 on them mediums, nearly hitting the 108. On the slower compound tyre, and the Sky comes through a 109.3 for him as well. So Maxi Block, even though he's out on them softs, he's going to have to improve. B Right comes through as well, a 109.8 on them mediums. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. That a 109.8 on a medium is an incredible lap, as you can see there. It's a 110.1 on soft. B Right only a 10th. Oh, there's a huge crash. Quinlan and Sam Flea having a coming together there, the Ferrari and the McLaren. So let's jump on board with Eddie Quinlan. I'm pretty sure he's got wing damage. He did crash into the Ferrari. Very unusual to get a collision in qualifying. I'm not sure what happened there. We will try and get some information about that. Could we also get as well, if anybody's in the pit lane, what the race is going to be? Is it a full dry race? Jay Luke on an outright. Kim wills it. He did get through. What can he do in that Mercedes as well? What's going on, Howard? So Kim wills it in that Mercedes. He's coming up to the line. Can he get this right? It's all about this section of the track. Once you master that, you've mastered the circuit. It comes down towards the line, and it's going to be a 1.97. That puts him 6th fastest, and just in front of B right in that.
On va te pisser.
Lucas in that McLaren is in 12th. The driver at risk at the moment is Mueller in that Alfa Romeo. Jaden, Lucas, Sanford and April were both the McLaren drivers all in the elimination zone here in Q2. 9 minutes in the session left. I think we'll see a lot of drivers start switching to the soft very shortly. We don't want to be getting left out here around Canada. Turn 1 is very important. It's very easy to get mixed up at the middle of the track, especially middle of the pack going into turn 1 is not a very good place to be at all. Very easy to get caught up, get that little bit of wind damage, maybe even out, lose a wheel, races over.
Encore quelques tours avant la pluie, mais on ne va pas y échapper. Fais attention.
Even if that means the shorter distance. Sanford and Quinlan after that sort of collision in sector 2 are both in the pit lane. We're still over Jay Luke in that Williams. Let's see what he can do. As you can see, sector 2 at the moment, down towards sector 3, kicks that DRS activation.
Je pète 1.5.
Rebeloute.
1.5 le pace.
Putain,
Là, je fais des changements. En gros, j'ai fait monter Marquinhos MC et j'ai changé un DC.
mais
Parce que j'ai pas de MC sur mon banc. Gros.
MDR, il va pleuvoir, gros. Je vais gérer là. S'il pleut, je suis qualifié. J'ai baisé tout le monde s'il pleut. Ils sont tous partis en médium. Ces petits PD. Je suis en soft, du coup j'ai fait un meilleur tour que la plupart. Mais parce que moi je savais que j'étais à la limite et je sais que normalement je pense pas que la stratégie médium hard soit bonne. Donc je sais pas, moi je suis parti en soft de base, mais je crois qu'il y en a beaucoup maintenant qui vont sortir en soft. De toute façon moi j'ai vu il va pleuvoir pour la course apparemment. Ça veut dire que le pneu sur lequel on démarre on s'en fout. Enfin tu sais on pourra choisir, enfin non, on démarrera sur les verts quoi. Sur les intermédiaires. Ce qui veut dire que ça change rien. C'est ça que je comprends pas pourquoi ils sont tous en médium là. Ah, ils sont tous sur des médiums, je comprends pas.
Oh, il est vite 90, Foden, Runebreaker, Conte, et puis il a que des merdes. Comme la Tonto Rose. City eSport. Ah mais ça j'y crois tu
down towards turn 10, and then as it comes out of rear towards the DRS zone, through turn 11, that little nip there, the little curve. Equivalent goes third fastest, a 109.3 from the McLaren driver on them softs. Here comes the Aston Martin, down towards turn 13 and 14. Waller champions really quick through their DRS activated. The Aston Martin driver up towards the lines, that rain. And he beat his time by 0.3 of a second. That's a 109.4. He's now 8th fastest, but I'm pretty sure I just seen a couple of droplets of rain, and that could be huge. Wills is the driver at risk. Lucas, Sam Blake, Italy, Jay Luke, all in the elimination zone all could find themselves out of this race if he is improving. Jay Luke is improving. Jay Luke needs to get a lap time, and if it starts to rain here, he will be left
Hop
at the
là,
back of the
Zaro Messi.
110. He cannot improve on the mediums. If he's going to try and
Crie pas gros qu'on est en BU gros, je sais pas, il y a quelque chose gros.
King Wilsey is out. King Wilsey is rushing out of that pit lane on them softs. King Wilsey is now top 10. It's very close to the top five. Only 4 minutes of this session remaining. I'm pretty sure it's just seen rain as well. Italy is now inside the top 10. King Wilsey has rushed out on them softs to try and get out. I don't see any more chocolates or rain, so it might be safe. It does look a little bit murky out there. B-Right is stuck to his guns. He's in the pit lane. He's stayed on them mediums. Jeff Hughes on an outlap on them softs as well. So there's a lot of drivers that could potentially take B-Right out of this game. So is B-Right going to switch to the soft? Yes, he does. 4 minutes of this session remain. B-Right has finally switched to the softs. We will stay on board with the Mercedes driver King Wilsey. We've got Lucas as well, actually. Sam Fleet's improving as he comes through.
Oh putain, les envolées de Messi, gros. Comment elles font mal.
Round 2, 10 he goes.
Messi, gros. 2-0 pour moi ici. Hop là.
And up the DRS straight.
Piou.
DRS is now activated. It will give him that extra 10 miles per hour boost. Using that ERS as well, reaching about 200 miles per hour as it goes into turn 13. And then to the World Champions, kept it nice and clean. Yellow flag set to 2. I can't see anything up towards the line of 109. Sam Fleet's 11th. He's not quick enough to get inside the top 10. 3 minutes this session remaining. King Wilsey has invalidated his lap time. Here comes Lucas, he's invalidated. Jay Luke is still out on the mediums. He's not even trying to get through on the softs. He's sticking to his guns.
Allez, 3-0, il met la pause, il va quitter. Voilà, je suis en finale.
And he is stuck with them mediums.
Oh, qu'est-ce qu'elle est trop bonne cette draft.
The drivers being eliminated at the moment, the Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren and the Williams of Sam Fleet, Wilsey, Lucas, J. Luke, all out at the moment. The Alpine driver of Ifni and DFP, both Alpines in 9th and 10th, both at risk. Here comes B-Right on and out.
Allez, je peux pas ne pas gagner la finale. Et 3 matchs, 3 rashki, 3 faciles.
This could leave
La femme le mettre à l'envers maintenant.
out on a lynch here. This could be it. Does B-Right slow down? Does B-Right slow down and just take the risk of keeping on the mediums for the race? If it starts to rain, nobody's going to be able to beat his time. So what does the Aston Martin driver do here? He is going for a flying lap, but he doesn't want to get caught out either. Laserbomb, Ifni's at risk, definitely. Ifni's really at risk here. What does B-Right do?
Carrefour 90, Vidal 85, Jota régular en MC, Podence, Werner, Salah, Chouameni, Denayer, Ramavi.
So the driver at risk is a B-Right, Duffy in the Alpine, Ifni in the Alpine, Sam Fleet in the Ferrari, J. Luke in the Williams. None of them are out at the moment. Ifni is the only driver out on track, but it may be too wet. B-Right might be able to save himself. He is, he's slowing down. B-Right is slowing down. He says, you're not going to beat my time in these conditions.
Notez que j'ai l'initié sur mon banc, gros, je l'ai même pas encore fait monter une fois. Le boost.
Ah ouais, c'est que ça joue bien.
Le douf. J'ai juste fait le changement contre le PEC, son logo du standard à 5-1, et dès que ça a repris, ça a quitté. Donc il est juste monté limite sur le terrain, mais il n'a même pas touché de ballon quoi.
Ouais.
that's what it's done. It's saved him starting on them soft compound tyres. So let's so
1-0 Messi.
actually,
Gros, n'importe
I'm
quoi.
looking now, and that looks like his fastest lap is on the his best. There we go. Yeah, his best lap was on the medium, so is their team. It's got a Fantomus as well. Actually, Fantomus looks really quick around here. So my choice to watch out for today would be the Ferrari driver Fantomus. He's the standing franchise. He's up there with these guys. I would say he's the one to watch today. But yeah, the rain came at just the right time, and J-Root will start P14. Sam Fleet in P13, as if he's improving. No, he is not. In fact, he's taking his own route home. If he comes towards the finish line, and that is it for Q2.
Hop là, Darder, 2-0, gros. Je marque avec un vieux boost 82, gros. Il fait un appel, gros. Hop là, je lui mets. Frappe goal.
Yeah, be right. I've seen that you slowed down. I'd have done exactly the same. As soon as I seen the rain come down, you were on the soft, you were ready to go for it. As soon as I seen the rain come down, I'd have been like, right, I'm backing out of the soft. I'm on stage now. It's starting the medium. You are absolutely right. The whole top 10 is separated by 4/10 of a second. The whole top 10 drivers are separated by less than half a second. That is incredible. So yeah, you can imagine what this race is going to bring today. One more qualifying session and a 35 laps around this incredible circuit here in Canada.
La chose qui peut me sauver, c'est qu'il pleuve la dernière session de qualif, parce que qu'est-ce que je suis nul sous le sec là. Ouh. Bah, je suis éclaté sur circuit. Oh ma parole, je suis nul. Pourtant, ouais, je sais pas, les autres, mais je crois que les autres années aussi, j'ai jamais été ouf sur circuit.
3-0.
Mais là, j'étais déjà Q1, j'ai failli me faire sortir en Q1. Ici Q2, merci qu'il y a eu de la pluie, que ça m'a sauvé. Et maintenant, peut-être que sous la pluie, je suis peut-être meilleur. À voir s'il pleut.
He left from start to finish 2 weeks ago, so maybe he can do it again. But it is raining now.
Oh là là, c'est trop bien joué. Quelle action je vais me mettre ici.
So let's see what they're going to do. I've got a funny feeling these guys are going to rush out on the softs. Look at them all, every single one of them are rushing out to try and get a lap in before it gets too wet and they have to switch to the intermediate. This could be a very short qualifying session here, guys. A very short qualifying session. Every driver, apart from the right, is now the last driver to leave. Has he left himself in a vulnerable position here, the Aston Martin driver? So Miller is leading the way, and Ben McKeon is like urging him to hurry up. He's rushing him through. He sees the raindrops coming down. He does not want to get too much sitting water on the track here. Look, Ben McKeon is rushed through. He says, no, I've not got time to wait. It's getting too wet out here. I need to set a lap on these softs before it becomes too wet. We have to switch to the slower, colder, wetter intermediate tyres. So Ben McKeon will be first to set a lap, and that is exactly why he is the current championship leader, the AlphaTauri driver. So stand over the AlphaTauri, let's see what he can do on them softs. All the drivers really rushing round now, and the Aston Martin is only just coming round turn 10. There's a yellow flag as well. Oh, the drivers are really bunched up as they're coming through turn 13 and 14. But on board with the AlphaTauri, another yellow flag, and that looks like there's a McLaren that's made a little bit of an issue there. Nope, all good. And look how far B Right is back on the rest of these drivers. They're just on board the championship leader at the moment. What's he going to do here in Canada? And the DRS is still enabled, so King Wills is out. King Wills is out. Let's jump on board.
Putain, mais on est sur des softs dans la pluie, c'est n'importe quoi.
What's happened? It's too wet. He's come out of the chicane, and it's not a usual place to lose it there. It looks like he's probably throttled, probably weaved and bobbed around and completely lost it. And B Right has invalidated his lap as well. And now that has been so costly. And the Sky has also invalidated his lap. This could be huge. The Sky and B Right, a couple of front runners for this World Championship, have both invalidated their first lap. So back on board with the AlphaTauri of Ben McEwen as he comes up towards turn 13 and the Wall of Champions comes through. Needs to keep it valid on them. Softs needs to stay off that third looking. And he's weaving and trying to keep the grip, trying to keep the heat into them tyres. Coming through a 117.2 on Softs in the rain. A 118 to a second slower by the Alfa Romeo of Vila. Here comes Adrian Sky, 117.8. That is
Oh, les 6-1, gros, je vais pas quitter, gros, c'est la mi-temps en plus. Oh.
Ah
oui, mais la pause. Allez, quitte.
C'est bon, gros, je vais démarrer 4ème la course. Alors c'est gros, il y en a derrière, ils ont pas su valider le tour et maintenant il pleut trop fort. Là on est tous occupés de se cracher, gros. Impossible que quelqu'un fasse mieux sur les pneus intermédiaires, je pense. N'importe quoi. En fait, le premier qui était sorti, c'est lui qui avait le plus gros avantage. Et à la pit, ça a fait que s'empirer. J'ai démarré 4ème, gros, je méritais juste d'être 14ème, 13ème, un bail du genre.
Pas que méga, pas que genre.
Ah ouais, mais ça freine même plus, quoi. Alors je mérite complètement pas la place où je suis, hein.
Ah bah voilà, tiens, Martial. Même pas besoin de l'acheter. Tombe dans mon pack ici. Nickel.
DRS is disabled, he's coming out, and we'll stay a moment in the sky, and let's see how dry it is out there. Let's see how wet it is. So yeah, that's still in the pit lane, so his Lucas King Wills is out. All of these drivers will need to set on the lap time just to get in front of the Mercedes driver Wills here. Ben McEwen is on the intermediates as well, so he's definitely going to come back out.
Il me donne toujours les mêmes 83, quoi. Alors qu'en 83, t'as du Kipembe, du Mendy. Non, tout le temps, Acerbi, Pickford, Kramaric, toujours les mêmes qu'on me donne. Casse les couilles, quoi.
I think that's why Ben McEwen was in such a rush to get round, because he knew if he could potentially just get a nice, clear, dry lap round, nobody would be able to touch him.
Voilà, et je gagne des drafts pour des trucs pareils, quoi.
Gros, c'est le deuxième draft, tu l'as enchaîné.
Oui, gros. Premier 1-0, rage quitte après 5 minutes. L'autre 5-1 à la 75e, il rage quitte. Puis le 3-0 après 16 minutes, il quitte. Et ici, celui-là 6-1 à la 44e, il quitte. Voilà, gros, je choque pas. Je choque quoi de la merde. Vas-y, je vais essayer d'avoir du Mario Orange là, ma bite, quoi.
Coming into traffic really didn't have it set there. But he's still going. He's got the slipstream and the Ferrari just in front of him as well, trying to keep it valid. Doesn't want to stay on them curbs too much, especially in the wet. Very easy to slide out. And come on guys, it's Canada. You're going to slide out at every single opportunity. I raced in this race earlier today at 12 o'clock. And it was awful. It's so hard to keep the heat in the tyres and keep the grip. You just you're battling with the car all the way through the lap in the rain. from Sky, it does look like it is going to be quicker than the time's already set in it. No, it's going to be closer. It was a pretty shaky lap. It's a 1:18.6, so it is 6th fastest by the Alfa Romeo driver. Let's jump on board with B-Ride, who comes up the straight. One of the world champions at turn 13 and 14. No DRS, remember, but he's still got that ERS. He's going to use it to his full advantage. Down towards the line, going into 1:18.6 and it's 7th fastest. He is exactly the same time as the Alfa Romeo driver, so they are still improving. Remember, it's very tough round here. Ben McKean is going to try and improve, so he doesn't think that his stock time is quick enough to get pole. He's back out on an intermediate tyre. So is Adrian Sky going through there as well. He's just about to start his flying lap. Oh, and Ben McKean just shakes it out of turn 10. And you can see the grip there as well. Yeah, Razor, the rain kind of is so difficult to navigate through. Down towards the line, then the team goes. Yeah, very shaky there. Oh, right on board, but Lucas as he hits the
Maxi
wall.
block.
How has he kept
Gros, et on est 3 ou 4 là sur la piste actuellement sans aileron. C'est PLS la pluie sur circuit Jack, c'est en PLS sur du sec. What? Oh non, il y en a un qui est parvenu à me battre sur ses intermédiaires, genre. Mais lui en même temps c'est un des plus rapides. Ah bah il y en a un deuxième qui est parvenu à me battre. Ouais, je suis dans la merde.
C'est quoi cette équipe, gros? Hamilton Regular, Cancelo Boost à gauche, pas full call. Van Dijk, Fernando Hierro 86, Manafa UCL avec Corona. Il a le Verratti Roadbreaker.
T'es en draft?
Cruyff. Non, l'équipe de Tag the Skill, là, toi qui avais pas qu'il
Ah
Cruyff.
ouais.
Donc Mbappé, Cruyff, Fofana et le Ginola là. C'était son Ginola que le youtubeur qu'un abonné a donné à 850K là.
Ouais, il s'est fait baiser.
Celui-là il doit s'en mordre les doigts. C'est trop belle cette team. Persa, Ginola 5-5, Cruyff 5-5, Corona 5-5, Mbappé 5-4.
Équipe pareille, hein.
Quoi?
Avec une équipe pareille, il a pas le droit de perdre. Hein.
I don't think Ben McKeown is in reach. That 1:17.2, I think that's pole position last time here in this race.
35 matchs, 29 buts, 10 passes D. En plus c'est du LV faible, 5-5.
Cruyff c'est LV faible?
1m80 il fait genre.
Cruyff, bah oui, il prend le ballon de la tête, c'est nimp, c'est pas.
On dirait qu'il est tout petit. Il a fond Cantona baby. Par contre j'aime trop comment il joue aussi sur le team.
So a lot of traffic for the Aston Martin to get through here. Just gets a little bit of the slipstream off the sky. Now he's into the pit lane, that's it. That's it for B-Right. He's not going to have time to come back out now. So, hope that's that. So he can stay fifth, but all these drivers trying to improve. So the Alpha... Oh, Maxi, look! How has he kept his wheel on that car? That is the Alpha Tauri and the McLaren now that have managed to keep the wheels on the cars after huge collisions with the walls. It's so easy to lose it around here. Gotta hope it doesn't rain in the race. Here comes Sky as well, he's trying to improve. sorry, Mueller getting the switch with May Quinlan. Let's jump on board with Quinlan in that McLaren. He only crashed into a wall a couple of laps ago and he was left without front wing. He's 2 tenths down on his lap time. Let's jump on board with Mueller. He's 4 seconds down on his lap time. What about Muscat? Vanford splits him up. Vanford goes 4th fastest at his very last attempt. Ben McEwen is retired. That's enough for him. Muscat trying to come up as well. He's nearly 2 tenths down on his lap time. Can he keep going? Here comes the Alfa Romeo. I don't think he's going to do enough to get on the front row of this grid here in Canada. Oh, he spun it. He spun it. Riscati in the Alfa Romeo has spun it. And there goes his teammate of Mueller. Can Mueller improve? No, he's down. Maxi Buckin's going to come through as well.
Ah, il joue trop bien, le faux type, c'est un truc de fou.
Maxi Buckin, A. Quinlan. Maxi Buckin's down. He's 18 seconds down. A. Quinlan is not going to improve either. That is it.
Je finis 8ème, gros. J'ai fait trop le malin, moi.
8ème, c'est belle moque.
To be honest, I thought Ben McEwen and Adrian Sky were untouchable from the minute they set them soft laps. But I tell you what, Adrian Sky and the Haas actually improved on the intermediate tyres by 1 tenth of a second when he did what he said.
Okay, what the fuck, huh?
What a quality session. So, Ben McEwen, look at that. Look at the softs and the intermediate. Ben McEwen, the Scottish driver in the Alpha Tower, is the fastest man on track here in Canada. He will start from pole position. Alongside him, Adrian Sky and the Haas driver will be on the first row of the grid. On the second row of the grid is Muscati. Alongside him is the McLaren driver of Lucas. His Dutch counterpart is Fanford, just behind him on the third row of the grid in the Ferrari. Alongside him is Mueller in the Alfa Romeo. We've got B. Wright and Maxi Rock in the Aston Martin in the Alfa Tauri. And then we've got A. Quinlan in the McLaren and King Williams in the Mercedes, finishing out your top 10 here for Canada. We're in the no formation lap, 35 laps. We're going to see some driving from them Red Bull drivers, Jake the Lad and Banter Brandon. Jake the Lad starting from the back of the grid, Banter Brandon starting from P16.
Genre, on commence quand même sur des secs. Des couilles, mais il va pleuvoir. Des couilles, je me fais baiser. Je suis baisé.
It looks dry, but not like it's going to stay dry. So we are going to have.
Je suis baisé parce que moi je vais devoir m'arrêter. Eux, ils devront peut-être pas s'arrêter avant la pluie. Je suis baisé. Je me fais enculer par le jeu.
Fabian, what's going on? How you doing, mate? 15 seconds until lights out.
Ah, je vais tremper, laisse.
So this is it, guys. This is round 16 here in Canada for Formula 7 racing. And he's lights on the way we go. Adrian Sky gets a really good start there. He goes into the lead in this Grand Prix. Ben McEwen gets an inside line, but Adrian Sky is in the lead. We've got the Alfa Romeo Fanford. This is up to 5th as well. Maxi Buckin's up 2 positions, but Adrian Sky took the lead in this Grand Prix on turn 1. They're peeled up into the top 10. He's up 2 positions. B. Wright has lost it. He's down 5 as well, so he's on a collision there. McLaren of A. Quinlan going past Mueller in the Alfa Romeo. Mueller losing 2 positions. B. Wright in the Aston Martin. He's down 5 places. Hopefully he's not got damage. He has not got damage. All the drivers make it through the first couple of chicanes. B. Wright is up through past Ignis. He's now back up to 11th, only down 4. Ben McEwen is half a second behind Adrian Sky. The Sky is trying to catch him as well as the McLaren. Lucas comes down the wheel side by side. The Ferrari is there as well, coming down towards turn 10. Coming back on the side there, going on the inside. The Alfa Romeo on the Sky. Back up to 3rd place. Lucas don't want to let him get away with that as he stays on the back of him inside the slipstream, trying to work his way back through, nearly a second away. Adrian Sky now trying to get out of that DRS range for lap 3. A. Quinlan up 3 places into 6th position. What a start to this Canadian Grand Prix. The sun seems to be shining but not for long. All the drivers there starting on the soft. Adrian Sky setting the fastest lap of this Grand Prix. He's first through the line and he's created that 1 second gap as well. Banner Brandon is up 4 places. So he's trying to move through the grid. The two McLaren trying to work together, but Fabulous, oh, they're going to come in together. Fabulous on the medium compound tyres is sprinting to 4th position. Getting past that McLaren on them soft tyres. The two McLarens now down into 5th and 6th. Equipment making up 3 places. Lucas dropping 1. And they've touched it again. Oh, the McLaren has spun it. That is Lucas who's spun it. I think Quinlan is having a couple of problems as well as he got wing damage. He's now dropping down the order. All the drivers are getting through. B. Wright is next to go. And I think Quinlan has got damage. Oh, that is Newler, I think. Newler in the Alfa Romeo has hit the wall. So that is Newler who's hit the wall as well. It's not the end of the race. Remember, it's very easy to come back here. Banter Brandon is now at 6 places. Jay Luke up 7. Jay Luke is up 4. Banter Brandon inside the top 10 now. B. Wright is only down 1. He's up to 8. He was down 5 positions on lap 1. Lap 2, he's only down 1. So he's made up 4 places on that second lap. So trying to work his way back up the field. Adrian Sky now 1.1 in front of Ben McHugh in the Sky. He's trying to hold him off. But what a start to this race. No DNS. Homo Sapien not having the best of starts as well. He's down into 18. Def P is up to 6 from 11. He's up to 6th place. Jake the lad from the back of the grid is up to 12. Joe Champion as well up to 11 from 17th on the grid. Wow, what a start, guys.
Pas du tout ce que je voulais.
On board with this guy in the Alfa Romeo. He's still all over the back of Ben McHugh here. He needs to stay within that DRS range. We're on lap 3 now, so he is going to have DRS. Yeah, here it comes. And Lucas gets a 3-second time penalty. Both of them are down to 56 now. Oh, God, they're doing so well. And the DRS has not helped. Did Ben McHugh have DRS as well? He's going to have a second dose of that DRS, and the Sky is going to try and overtake him. Here he comes, and he's got the fastest back of the racing Sky. Remember, he's got that help from the DRS as well. Adrian Sky does not have that. Adrian Sky needs to keep that 1 second gap. If he doesn't, he'll find himself in all sorts of problems. Is it 42.2? We've got a huge battle at the back of the track as well. King Rosie, Def P, B. Wright, Brandon, Jay Luke, all battling out sort of 6th to 10th position. Not all of them within half a second of the driver in front. Brandon in that Red Bull, still trying to chase down B. Wright all over the back of King Rosie as well. Here he comes. They're all going to have DRS. I'll tell you who's not going to have DRS, and that is Maximov. So he could be a sitting duck here. There could be a train of drivers that all start over.
Gros, je bloque tout le monde, je suis mort. Parce que je suis hyper lent, gros.
Oh, just look at all the back wings all open. The only one that's not open is the Alpha Tauri and Maximov. Instead of P going through, so thank you very much. And he's up to 5th position. Brandon was 2 tenths of a second at the back of B. Wright as well, the Red Bull driver. Jake the lad on Joe Champion, find out wheel to wheel. Little run off between the Mercedes and the Red Bull. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton S as he comes through 2-1. Jake the lad losing out there. Gaining a position on Joe Champion, trying to follow up the field like his teammate. Both of the Red Bulls have made it 7 places, but combined the Red Bulls have made up already in 5 laps. So good racing by them too. Jay Luke as well in that Williams, now up to 10th inside the points. He's not gained or lost, he's just stuck to his guns. So here we go again. Def P has managed to get within a second away of Maximov in 1 lap. And here comes King Rosie down round the outside of Maximov and up into 6th position. Where is B. Wright in the Aston Martin? Can he make a move as well? No, he cannot. The Sky gets the fastest lap of this race. He's all over the back of Ben McHugh. Yellow flag, Jay Luke is out, he's hit the wall, that's got to be a safety car. It's in such an awkward position. And into the pit lane goes Lucas, so just at the right time, and Jay Lucas hit the wall of champions. It's taken out Damon Hill, they've taken out Michael Schumacher, and it's very easy to take out you. Jay Lucas found that out the hard way, into the wall of champions here in Canada, and the Williams driver is out of this race. So this gives all the back runners a really good chance to get back up into the pack. So that is Lucas just come out of the pit lane and went really wide there. That is lucky he didn't hit the wall. Here comes A. Quinlan as well. He's going to catch back up to the pack now. The two McLarens have done their pit stop. I think we'll see pretty much every driver go into the pit lane now. So Williams first pit flap here in Canada, straight into the pit lane goes Adrian Sky. I tell you what, Adrian Sky will not be happy about that. Oh, Sam Flew, he's got to drive through penalty. Adrian Sky there, he's had to pit because he's on the track. It's going to help him out, he's going to get his chip strategy out of the way. It's not the end of the world here, however, if you start on the top, you need to be creating a gap as much as you can. So when the pit strategy is coming to play, you've got the distance. He created the 1 second gap to Ben McKeown. He did all the hard work. So for the safety guy to come out and then be, brought back in, it's very unfortunate for the Haas driver. Ben McKeown, obviously, he's on the medium, so he's back on the, he's back in the lead of this race. He's not ready to pit yet. Sam Flew, he started on hard. Tim Wilsey pitted on to the hard to the right as well. He's going to the long stint. Whether they'll lose too much time, I'm not sure. 28 laps for this race in Maine. Can you get through the race in 28 laps? Probably, yeah. Would you do it? Probably. But the thing is, you're hoping for the safety car. But if that safety car doesn't come out, then you're nothing. So what's the point of risking on the chance of the safety car? And that's exactly what Kimi Ryan and Kim will do. I'm not worth risking it. Put me on the hards, I'll go to the end of the race now. All these guys that have gone onto the mediums are hoping for a second safety car. They are. I know they probably say, no, I'm just going for a free stopper. They are hoping for another safety car midway through this race. So they can put against another fresh stop medium. If it's a bit later on in the race, then they'll be going to stop everybody else. The option I would have chose there would probably be the end of the race. So we'll see if strategies come into play. 2 laps now, the safety cars come out. The good thing about this for Ben McKeown is there'll be no DRS for 3 laps after the safety car goes in. So yeah, it'll be a good race. Ben McKeown was holding on to that safety car, was all over the back of him. Francis as well into 3rd position. Dev P into 4th. Look at that, Banner, Brandon and Jay, the lad, the 2 Red Bulls are like Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez are up to 5th and 6th, and they've moved through the field together all the way through this race. So far, they have just picked them up side by side, one by one. They've gone through this pack, and they are now up to 5th and 6th. It's incredible, from 18th and 16th and good. Only one DNF as well, which is good to see. What an incredible race as well tonight in Brazil. Lewis Hamilton 10th on the grid and won that race by 10 seconds in front of Max. I think he thoroughly deserved it. How Max Verstappen never got a time penalty as well for pushing Lewis off track. I mean, it's alright one thing pushing him off track, but when you go off the track and push him even further off the track, but listen, I'm not stupid. It was a cracking race though, and it's a great battle, especially going into the last 3 races as well, only 14 points separated. I don't think we've had a battle like this since probably Rosberg and Hamilton. So it was good to have a bit of competition as well. For the GOAT, isn't it? Yeah, it's moving Alpine up tonight, he's in the points as well. safety car goes in next lap. And then we can go racing again. Ben McEwen will control the pace of the restart. There's no way Ben McEwen goes early either. Ben McEwen will hold this off right to the end. Remember guys, stay away from each other under the safety car. It's Canada. Ben McEwen is not going to go at the, from the chicane, from turn 14, he's never going to go from there. He's going to go right at the end, because then he's got no chance of Muscati trying to overtake him before he gets into turn 1. So it's going to cause a bit of a pile-up at turn 13 and 14. So just remember, keep that little bit of a gap, a little bit of distance. Remember, there's no DRS for 3 laps, you don't need to be that quick. I know you want to try and get that jump on the car in front, but just be mindful and make sure you don't touch each other, guys. There's no point getting unnecessary wing damage. All of these guys now can sort of save their fuel, warm their tyres up, recharge the batteries. Safety car is in this lap. Sam Flea's up to 8th as well in that Ferrari. You've got a drive-through penalty. That is so important. I do feel bad for the Ferrari driver. So Ben McEwen will control the pace of this race. It's going to be a really good restart. So Ben McEwen has gone really early. Before he even came out of the last chicane, he went really early. And I think he caught Muscati off guard as well there. And Lucas has had a huge collision with Newler. There's a 5-second time penalty. Hopefully none of these guys have got wing damage. But Adrian Sky as well, all over the back of the Red Bull. As he goes round the outside of the Haas, the Red Bull is finding out. Adrian Sky is going to come out on top here as they go down into turn 3. And the Red Bull just backing out, and Adrian Sky has managed to get the position up to 6th and separates the 2 Red Bulls. What a restart for Adrian Sky. He's not hanging around there, is he? Goes right through and separates 2 Red Bulls. He's now chasing down Banter Brandon in 5th position. Ifney goes past Sam Fleet on the outside. The Alpine, the Ferrari go wheel to wheel. Remember, Ifney is on the faster tyre compound and goes through the chicane and up into 8th position. King Willsey is there as well. He will not want to be held up for too long. Lucas has gone past Joe Champion as well, the McLaren driver, moving past the Mercedes. King Willsey has gone past Sam Fleet, so he has made the move. King Willsey in the Mercedes, and here comes Maxi blocking the AlphaTauri as well. Season 1 world champion making moves past the Ferrari. Moves up inside the top 10. Oh, a 3-second time penalty for the championship leader. That is Ben McEwen that is leading this race, and he has now got a time penalty. Sam Fleet has spun it. Turn 14, he's going to go into the pits. He's lucky he was just there. He can manage to get into the pits, scrapes himself off the track and into the pit lane. And wow, there's a huge battle here at turn 1. All the cars just colliding and touching, wings flying everywhere. And Joe Champion and that Mercedes is up to 12 as well. But you're right, he's trying to stay out of trouble as much as he can. Lucas is inside the top 10. Willsey is moving through the pack quite well, actually. Adrian Sky is all over the back of that Red Bull now, only 2/10 of a second. Ben McEwen's still not got out of that DRS range of Muscati in the Alfa Romeo, still only half a second. So is he going to be able to take him coming up the straight? I don't think we've got DRS yet. I think it's next lap. Yeah, next lap is the DRS, so Ben McEwen has got one more, well, sort of half a lap to try and create that 1 second gap, otherwise he's going to be inside that DRS range and he's going to be vulnerable for the overtakes. And Muscati takes that really nicely to stay all over the back of the AlphaTauri driver. The DRS is enabled. Here comes Adrian Sky. He's going to do the same as he did to the other Red Bull, down the inside, breaks the lane. What a move by the Haas driver. The Red Bull staying all over the back of him, but that was an incredible move. Lucas is out. Lucas has lost it. Where has he lost it? Let's try and jump on board with Max if I can see what's happened. Oh my God, he's in the wall at turn 1. That is not a place you usually lose it. So something has definitely happened to Lucas there. He will not be happy about that one. He will be is right as we speak. That is not somewhere that you lose your car. You don't lose it on the corner before you go into turn one. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's happened there. Another safety car, just as we were about to get interesting, just as the DRS was activated, the safety car is back out here in Canada. Lucas is out of this race. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Something to do with Willsey. Oh, Willsey and Lucas were battling for 9th and 10th. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happened with them two. Definitely need to see footage. What happened, Lucas, between you and Willsey? This will be interesting. It's going to give all the front runners not a chance to pit, because none of them pit. So they've stayed out on the mediums. Is that a wise decision? We're on that 13. So I mean, yes, there's 22 laps remaining. Yes, it's too early. Unless what they're going to do is they're going to do 2 laps behind the safety car in the pit before the safety car goes back in. So that we're 2 laps fresh on the tyres. But yeah, that's very interesting. It's early drivers pit. I tell you, you've made a really cracking decision. That's B right and Jingle right. I knew it as well. All fitting to go on those fresh mediums. So Lucas said he defended the inside. Lucas has gone to the outside to make a move, and Woolsey has moved back onto the outside, and that's how it's collided. So yeah, so interesting there. So I can see debates already going on between them two drivers. I think it's funny the way Wills is just then, can I see your point of view to confirm? You know, listen, we have a great bunch of guys, but honestly, stuff like this happens.
Ah, t'es parti, genre?
We do filter
Ouais,
out
enfin, je me suis mis là parce que j'étais en
the
train d'écouter
drivers that cause incidents.
le snap d'une meuf là.
And
Ouais.
listen, we've all made mistakes and we've all caused.
Mais qui ont sorti des baisers, ce...
But it's
Il fait trop de
it's
plein
drivers that race like it's an unflattering ranking competition because we don't have them. So we try to tell them being an incredible league. But we do try. So yeah, this is instant players don't happen all the time. Incredible new directors. I mean, you know, you watch one of them just crash out. The other one is hopefully on a good strategy. B right and Lucas. And then we've got. I was going to say the other Tour Racing, but they're not having. Oh yeah, one of them is. So we've got Brandon, who's in the Red Bull in P6. He runs the Boeing division as well as F1. He means that as well. So yeah, we have 3 lead directors racing in this competition. Safety car is in. Let's go racing again. So let's see what Ben McEwen does to control the pace of this restart. I cannot believe that the front runners haven't played. I can't believe it. And listen, I'm not going to say that they should have. Who am I to
Ah
tell
bah lui il a jeté les
some of
scopes
the
dans son
best
pack baby.
racers on the planet that they should have pitted? These guys are top 100, top 50 in the world. I can't even get in the top 15,000. So yeah, I'm not going to be in any position to tell you that these drivers should have pitted. They know what they're doing. Anyway, Ben McEwen, does he go early again? No, he's gone coming out of the turn. So Mascai's a lot closer to him this time. So Mascai has stayed with him. So is Frankenus as well. The Ferrari driver and the Alfa Romeo are both there as well. Sam Fleece disqualified, drive-through penalty, but he couldn't take it. Sam Fleece couldn't take the drive-through penalty on the safety car. He should have. What he had to do is he had to go straight into the pit lane once that safety car ended. That is so unfortunate for Sam Fleece. Because I'd have been doing the same thing. And Adrian Sky on the inside of Dev P. He is making moves today. Adrian Sky with some incredible overtakes. And here comes back to Brandon in the Red Bull as well, trying to go down the inside of the Alpine. A. Quillen's made a move on Joe Champion as well. And there goes the Red Bull up into 5th position. What a move by Brandon. A. Quillen and Joe Champion battling out as well. Here comes Ifney and King Willsey. Dev P. They're all battling it. Ifney going round the outside of the Alpine as they touch. We've got a great onboard view from Willsey here, from the battle between the Alpine, the two Alpines. The two teammates are battling it, so they're definitely not working together today. Dev P and Ifney, the two Alpine drivers, absolutely no love lost. King Willsey's internet there, he's probably connected to Subway or something. Dev P is in the pit lane, so 14 laps. He didn't pit under the safety car, and the safety car went in last lap, and he's now pitted onto hard. So his strategy could be way out the window now. Ben McEwen needs to create a 1 second gap. He needs to get that 1 second gap away from the Sky. We've got Adrian Sky as well. Adrian Sky is moving through this pack. When all these drivers pit, Adrian Sky's going to be left way ahead of this pack in front. And I tell you what, he's not done it the easy way. He hasn't been given this lead. He has worked his way through this grid. He's done the overtake. And a big update here. Sam Police says rain in 10 minutes. That is why these guys are holding on to the mediums. That explains a lot. So I appreciate the info there, Sam. So that is a huge update. Maxi Lock has gone past almost Adrian. The Aston Martin and the Alpha Tauri are battling it. Look how close the Maxi Block is to the back of the Aston Martin as they just touched slightly. And Adrian Sky has gone past Vanfordus. This battle going on everywhere. Vanfordus has lost it. He's gone out wide. He's come back on track in front of the Alfa Romeo, is it? No, it's the Red Bull Banter Brandon who comes onto the back of him. And Homo Sapien is behind Joe Champion. Maxi Block is behind him as well. B-Right has gone past Maxi Block. So the Aston Martin goes down the inside of turn 1 and through the Alpha Tower and up into 11. The two Aston Martins now in 10th and 11th. Does Homo Sapien let his teammate through on them fresh tyres? That is teamwork. King Willsey in 7th as well. They are battling it. 2.6 second gap now. Adrian Sky is chasing down the two front runners. Incredible drive by Adrian. Jake Ladd in. Oh wow, on board with the Red Bull. He crashes into the wall. That just looked like a nosedive. That's another safety car. Wow. That just looked like he absolutely nosedived the wall there by Jake. Considering there's rain coming as well. That is definitely not gold racing standards. I don't know what, I hope he didn't intentionally do that. But it didn't look. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It's like every Sunday now somebody crashes into a wall and I'm used to. Anyway, the Sky on the back of Ben McEwen, the mistake carries out. 18 laps remaining in this Canadian Grand Prix. Banter Brandon get past. No, Banter Brandon into the pit lane. And I tell you who's going to benefit from this. B-Right, who already pitted 5 laps ago, is now up to 7th place. And everybody in front of him is getting older tyres. Newlet's retired in the pit lane. We don't usually get this many DNFs in golf. Rain is coming. When? We don't know. A. Quinlan and Homo Sapien took the opportunity under the safety car to go onto the softs until the rain comes. So, yeah. Quite a few DNFs.
Putain, je crois que je suis déjà passé 4 fois au stand, gros, dans cette course.
Ça se fait.
He's having a good race. Ben McEwen, that 3-second time penalty for Ben McEwen played a huge part in the final result of this race. Scotty will be happy to just sit behind Ben McEwen. And these drivers on these mediums, these guys will just be happy to sit behind the safety car because the rain's coming. It's just when is the rain going to come? And these will be happy just to sit behind the safety car now because they've probably done like 5 laps of actual.
Oh, la pichenette d'Inaki pied gauche, quoi, bien sûr.
They won't be worn out. 17 laps, you think,
Easy.
wow, they must be falling off pretty soon. No, not really. These are practically still fresh.
D'exagérer, troisième safety car.
So yeah, Ben McEwen in the AlphaTauri leads this Canadian Grand Prix. Muscati in the Alfa Romeo is in second. Adrian Sky already done a pit stop in the Haas, is up to third. Fanfinis in the Ferrari is in fourth. King Woolsey in the Mercedes in fifth, just in front of his Mercedes counterpart, Joe Champion in sixth. Be right on the fresh medium tyres in the Aston Martin is up to seventh. Ifney in the Alpine is in eighth. He's a bronze driver, but he's doing really gold standards today. He's in eighth. His teammate of Dev P is in ninth, the Alpine driver, and Homo Sapien in the Aston Martin is in 10th. Season 1 world champion of Maxibot is just outside the top 10 in 11th from Banter Brandon in the Red Bull, 4th in the Drivers' Championship at the moment. He will want some good points on the board today. He's in 12th at the moment, and A. Quinlan in that McLaren on them fresh, super soft, is in at 13th. Hopefully we go back to the heading soon. Second time in the collision with Joe Champion. Big guy in the flat. So where does Ben McEwen do the restart? So he's done it coming out of turn 1 and he's done it going into turn 14. So where does he do it this time? So Muscati won't be like, right, I know when he's going to go now, because he's gone at different times every single time. He slows them down coming up the straight towards turn 13 and 14. He slows them all the way down, so he doesn't have to wait for the safety car to go in, and then he just picks his moment. But he doesn't pick the same moment he does it last time. Look how early he's gone. He's gone really early. Muscati's stayed with him this time though. But I tell you, King Woolsey got left for dead there. 1.5 seconds behind the leading pack. So yeah, 1.5 seconds behind Fanfinis. They went really early, and that was a good shoot by Ben McEwen. He's gone early, he's gone late, and that was super early. Muscati needs to stay with him. He's got a 3-second time penalty when they only 3 laps to get that DRS. There is no rain as of yet, and it looks pretty bright out there. It looks shiny, it looks sunny, the track is dry. Looks like a summer morning out there. Doesn't look like it's going to rain anytime soon, but it can all change. So be right all over the back of Joe Champion. Joe Champion gets a 3-second time penalty, just cutting them corners. 19 laps now, Fanfinis and Muscati and Ben McEwen have gone on the medium tyres. There is a yellow flag. Right, A. Quinlan's out. A. Quinlan is out. He's lost it. How has he lost it?
C'est exagéré, encore une safety car, dit.
How has A. Quinlan lost it there? Oh, is that the 4th on the safety car? 129. Oh God, even if you had a safety car, yeah, if you had 5 safety cars, that's like a minimum of 15 laps. And all the drivers have now gone into the pit lane. All the drivers have gone into the pit lane. So that has left Woolsey out and lead. Joe Champion is behind him. Lee Wright is now up into 3rd position. This could be the right race to lead here. He is now in a great position. 3 laps on the medium. For anybody watching this race, this is not what the gold race is like. So I do apologise.
Non, gros, j'en ai marre, quoi. On fait 4 safety cars, s'il te plaît. On perd sur les 21 tours qu'on a fait, on a dû en faire 10 sous safety car, quoi.
Ping Porsche. Oh.
Prépare-toi à reprendre un rythme de course. La voiture de sécurité rentre sur ce tour. N'oublie pas qu'il est interdit de doubler jusqu'à l'apparition du drapeau vert.
On King Wilsey, sorry guys, I was watching it, but it didn't say safety car was coming in. King Wilsey, the two Mercedes are 1-2. King Wilsey is now leading this Grand Prix. He's on them hard tyres. B Wright is in third. He's right behind him. Van der Branden goes past Maxi Vogt. So Van der Branden in that Red Bull goes around the outside of Maxi Vogt. It's only Ben McEwen as well. So has Maxi Vogt got damage? Or just let his teammate through? Because he's now battling with Muscat. So Ben McEwen's teammate of Maxi Vogt, he knows that Ben McEwen is trying to win the Drivers' Championship. He lets his teammate through, but then battles with Muscat, who's now 1 second behind Ben McEwen. Ben McEwen is being held up by the Homo sapien in the Aston Martin and the Red Bull Van der Branden as well. He's now 2 seconds behind B Wright, and King Wilsey is taking the DRS away from Joe Champion, his teammate. So is Joe Champion actually helping him out here? We shall see. B Wright on the back of Joe Champion. He's coming down the straight, he comes. There is no rain yet, it is still sunny there. I see a few clouds, but I think we're going to get to the end of this race on dry tyres. Almost taking a Van der Branden. Oh, the Red Bull Van der Branden. Wow, that was close. Some driving that to avoid a bit huge collision. Adrian Sky there moving through. And Ben McEwen, remember, he is on the soft tyres. He's right behind Dev P, then he's got Ifnit, and then he's up to the front runners. And there he goes on them softs, right past Dev P. And Muscat is going to try and follow him as well, so they're going for the same strategies. Ben McEwen and Muscat thinking alike, going straight onto them softs, and Muscat goes free. So does Van der Branden, says, I'll take my opportunity, thank you very much. And that's a cracking move from Muscat. So Van der Branden, we've got Fantonis as well, just moving through. Ben McEwen has got Muscat, goes a little bit wide, and Van der Branden takes the move away from him. B Wright's gone past Joe Champion. B Wright is now up to second place. Uses the ERS, uses a lot of ERS to go past the Mercedes of Joe. Ben McEwen is here trying to catch up as well. Ben McEwen's gone past Ifnit. Ifnit's crashed it, has he? No. DRS is now enabled. Finally, we've got racing. Ben McEwen has set the fastest lap of this race on them softs, and he's now 2 seconds behind Joe Champion. Muscat is caught up behind Ifnit. This is going to help Ben McEwen out so much. Adrian Sky needs to catch up. He went on to the mediums. He didn't go for the softs. So has he left himself in danger here? Because these soft runners are moving through this field. B Wright with an incredible move. He's now only 1.2 seconds behind the leader of this race. Can B Wright finally get the race win here for Formula 7 racing in the gold division? Brandon gets past Ifney finally. Muscati is there as well, all over the back. Muscati's gone way wide, but he says, I'm not taking the chance of trying to break into that. I'll cut the corner. He's done well there, actually, Muscati. He completely missed the chicane. And B Wright is catching King Woolsey. He's not got DRS, but he's within a second. So he's going to have DRS very shortly. The mediums are so much quicker. Here comes Ben McEwen. Ben McEwen is chasing him down now. So B Wright is way under pressure now. B Wright has the championship leader, Ben McEwen, on soft tyres, hunting him down, setting fastest lap after fastest lap. Does B Wright even fight with Ben McEwen at this stage? Does he just let him through and hope his tyres fall off? B Wright will be sick as a dog if Ben McEwen comes back here and overtakes B Wright and takes this race win. They are chasing down King Woolsey, but look at the pace of Ben McEwen on these soft tyres. Wow. Muscati's into the pit lane and onto another set of fresh softs. So there is no rain coming. He is staying on them softs and he is going to the end of this race. Fanfinus as well, who pit a lap earlier for softs as well. Almost Sapien, all the drivers are going for the softs. Joe Champion is on old mediums. B Wright 13 laps on the mediums. He's going to try and get to the end of the race, but he's going to have to hold off half the grid on soft tyres. He's got a huge gap, but for how long? He's got a gap from sort of 9th below everybody else. He doesn't need to worry about because they're all on the same strategy, same tyres. King Woolsey just in front of B Wright. Can he get through? There's Ben McEwen on them softs as well. 5 laps he's done on them. He's got DRS. So is B Wright on the DRS. Here comes Ben McEwen down into turn 1. He doesn't want to rush anything. He's got the tyres, he's got the pace, but he needs to start creating a gap now, and that's what Ben McEwen will be thinking of. He needs to get the gap. He needs to create the pace. He needs to get through B Wright, get through King Woolsey, and get a gap at the front of this grid. Dev P has gone past Homo Sapien as well. The Alpine driver making an incredible move up the straight with that DRS. Dev P is up to 9th position. Joe Champion 2.7 behind the front runners. Dev P said the fastest lap of this race so far. Then oh, it looks murky and dark out there. We could see rain coming. Wow, the sky changed quickly there. It was bright, it was sunny, but look at it now. It's murky, it's cloudy. I think rain is about to come. And that's probably going to help. That's going to save B Wright. If the rain comes, it is going to save B Wright, because at the moment he is a sitting duck waiting to get passed by Ben McEwen on them soft tyres. So yeah, if it rains, it might actually save his race. Here comes B Wright. DRS on King Woolsey as he swerves to the left, swerves to the right. He can't stay within the slipstream. He's going to have to brake early. Ben McEwen does the same, and they can't get past him this time. But look at the pace, look at the exit on them soft tyres.
Combien?
Ben McEwen goes down the inside of
Ah oui,
B
ok,
Wright.
il est bien descendu.
Ben McEwen is up into second place. B Wright says, I'm not having any of that. I'm not fighting.
Ah, t'imagines ceux qui l'achetaient à 1 million?
I'm not losing any time trying to play games. You
Sont
go
tous
through and
sûrs
tackle King
aujourd'hui.
Woolsey, and I'll race my race. 7 laps on them softs. They will fall off unless the
Genre
rain comes
le baby de Becca, moi c'est que
King
400
Woolsey
000.
is Ben
alors.
McEwen's next target. B Wright just needs to stay on the back of Ben McEwen and keep getting that DRS for him. That's all he needs. He just needs Ben McEwen to help him. The two bends, they need to help each other. Keep getting the DRS, keep in range, and they can both get King Woolsey here. Ben McEwen moves round the outside. King Woolsey gets a little bit sloppy. 21 laps on them hard tyres, and he is feeling it. And here comes the rain. Here comes the rain, and it's getting a little bit slidey out there. I wouldn't say it was time to change. Definitely not yet. B Wright is going to have DRS, but so is King Woolsey. So Ben McEwen is now helping the Mercedes of King Woolsey. And what is... Oh, King Woolsey, wow, he goes straight into the pit. It's way too early to be switching to intermediates, but if you've done 21 laps on the hards, why not? But he nearly went right into the back of Ben McEwen there. Please show penalties, no problem. Yeah, penalties, Ben McEwen has the 3-second time penalty. Everybody else has a couple of 3s and 6, just a corner, just a 6. But most importantly, B Wright has none. So that could come into play massively at the end of this race. So intermediates is King Wilsey. Now I want to go on board with him and see what his grip levels are like out there. The DRS is still enabled, so... but the thing is, King Wilsey needed to pit anyway. But how many places is he going to lose by doing that? Almost 18 playing intermediates as well. So DRS is that DRS? Has it been disabled? No, it hasn't. It's still enabled. Yeah, so we're still racing here. Now this is interesting. Nope, they have stayed out. No, they're not going to be coming in just yet. D Wright is now 1.8 behind Ben McEwen. Agent Sky gets past Joe Champion. Joe Champion is into the pit lane for intermediate. So is Maxi Rock. Season 1 world champion in the Alpha Tauri is switching to the intermediates. If anybody knows what they're doing, it's this guy right here. So quick pit stop from the Alpha Tauri boys, and out comes Maxi. He does actually lose the position. DRS is disabled. So it is race time on the Inters. So Joe Champion and Maxi Bot get that absolutely spot on. I said they got it spot on, and they absolutely did. King Wilsey is now 3 seconds behind Maxi Bot. So have D Wright and Ben McEwen stayed out just a lap too long while it looks wet out there. Now they could lose a lot of time to everybody else here. Oh, Maxi Bot is out. Maxi Bot is out, and his friends, look where he's lost it. That's another safety car. Look where he's lost it. I tell you what, that has saved Ben McEwen and B Wright. That safety car has just saved them, because King Wilsey and Joe Champion might be leading this Grand Prix. Oh my God, a drive-through penalty from the Sky. Oh, that would be crushing for him. That would be crushing.
Je viens de me crash. Je suis un PD, gros. Parce qu'en plus, tu sais, j'avais fait le move idéal. Je m'étais arrêté pile au bon moment avec la pluie. Si nouveau, j'aurais pu être bien devant. Mais je sais pas, sur les pneus pluie, j'ai complètement perdu le contrôle.
So it's going to be a lot easier, a lot safer than doing it in the race. Is he going to get through here? He's going to take a few people out, Joe. There goes Ben McEwen out of the pit lane. There goes B Wright as well. Here comes Joe Champion. Where is Joe going to come out? Joe is going to come out just behind Ifney in fifth. And no, Agent Sky comes out in fifth. Does Agent Sky get that position or does he hand it back? No, Agent Sky gets it. The Hatch driver is up to fifth position. Ben McEwen is